This is Dr. Greg Oliver, and hello again from Fat Doctor TV. Excited to see you again today. Hope you're having great times this 2011, and looking forward to a new week here. So today I want to talk about accountability. What is accounting? Accounting is measuring and actually counting, taking care of the details of something. So what about accountability in our weight loss, in our eating habits, in our exercise? How can you do that? Well, first of all, you could decide to be accountable to yourself. When we set goals, we want to make sure that we follow through with every single task that leads us to that goal by being accountable to ourselves. Now, in that case, accountability is really a promise we're going to make to ourselves, a promise that we're going to follow through on a daily basis to undergo the tasks that are required to reach the goal. So if your goal is to lose 25 pounds, then you know that you have a series of tasks that you're going to have to be accountable for. And those would be cutting back the high-calorie foods, cutting back on fats and carbohydrates, eating less at each meal, having smaller portions, getting a little more protein in your meal, drinking plenty of water. And you can set that out on a checkoff sheet. In one of our dietary plans, on actually all of our dietary plans, we have a checkoff sheet. Did I take my vitamins today? Did I take my omega-3 fatty acids today? Did I drink my 8 glasses of fluids today? Did I take my snack meals at the right time? So you can set up something like that on any dietary program, and many dietary programs have a checkoff list to be accountable to yourself. And at the end of the day, or the beginning of the day, look at that previous day and say, was I disciplined, and am I being accountable? And if you're not, then the second step should be undertaken, and that is find somebody to be accountable to. We recommend a buddy plan where you decide, I'm going to get healthy, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to exercise, I'm going to improve my health overall, and I'm going to find someone who also wants to improve their health, and we're going to work together. Now, it doesn't always have to be someone else who needs to improve their health. It could be someone who's already healthy, who's already committed to exercising, eating healthy, and you could ask them to be your mentor or your buddy and to hold you accountable for the things you say you want to do. So in that case, if you say you want to lose 25 pounds, start eating healthier and exercising 4 days a week, then that buddy's going to be on your case about that. Hey, let's do it together, or I'm going to call you each day, or I'm going to send you a text or an email, and I need to know that you're being accountable to that program that you committed to your buddy or that partner with. So partnering is an extremely good way to be accountable, not just to yourself, but to someone else. And what's interesting is we tend to do things more for other people than we would ever do them for ourselves. So find a buddy, find a partner. Thirdly, if you can't find a buddy or a partner, get a coach. Now, there's lots of ways to do that. You can pay somebody to be your coach. There's lots of athletic trainers out there that you can pay. Some dietary programs you can pay. There are commercial dietary programs where you're assigned someone that you're going to be checking in with and being accountable to. In our 3 programs, we have coaches. I'm sure here on our Thinner Minute episodes of Fat Doctor TV, you've met Coach Raquel and Coach Caitlin, and they coach people in my office and on dietary programs online. They coach people and are there for them to be accountable to. And Raquel and Caitlin are 2 individuals who live healthy lifestyles, who exercise regularly, who eat healthy, and who also understand how to teach somebody to do that and to hold them accountable. So we do have a coaching program that Coach Raquel and Coach Caitlin help individuals with. So finding a coach or a mentor, someone who can work with you, who understands your problems, someone who's not going to be mean and nasty and yell at you, but someone who's going to be encouraging and uplifting. And when you do slip and fall, because we all slip and fall when we're trying to get healthy, when you do, they brush you off and stand you up and pat you on the back and say, you can do better tomorrow. And that's what a good coach is all about. But they also need to hold you accountable. And if you're making excuses and not doing the work, then your buddy or your coach are going to need to get a little tough with you. And if you continue to do that, they're going to fire you. They're going to say, look, I can't help somebody who's not willing to help themselves. So look into accountability. Are you being accountable to yourself? If it's hard to be accountable to yourself, find someone else. Might be your spouse, might be your best friend, might be someone down the street, might be someone you work with. Find somebody to be accountable to. If you can't find that person, get into a program. I'm a strong believer in programs. Rather than diets, get involved in programs and ask them, do you have someone who can mentor me or help me or coach me or be my partner? And if all else fails, and certainly I don't mean if all else fails, you're more than welcome to contact us here at FatDoctor.tv and ask for a coach. We have two very great coaches, Coach Raquel and Coach Caitlin, who would be very interested in working with you. And they work with people on very specific eating programs, very specific dietary programs. And if you're interested in that, contact us here at FatDoctor.tv through our email, and we'll be happy to work something out with you and see if we can help you in that regard. So be accountable. Let's get you going on the program. Make sure that you are disciplined and hold yourself to it. Write things down. Have a buddy or a coach that work with you. And I guarantee you this year, if you do those things, you're going to be healthier than you've ever been before. You're going to be leaner than you've ever been before. And we'll definitely see less of you the next time we get together. So again, this is Dr. Greg Oliver for Fat Doctor TV saying have a great day. Be accountable.